chit chat session. Today I'm going to speak about a very interesting topic that's called as the public-private partnership and the development of CSR in our country. CSR stands for Corporate Social Responsibility. Of late, if you would have been seeing that, there has been a great amount of talk, a great amount of discussion that has been going on in terms of making India come back. A revival, that's what we have been talking about. Now, for the revival to happen, one side, people have definitely gone and bent upon the government, asking the government to give more money, more push in terms of the economic growth. But the other side, if you see that, there are some corporate houses who have decided that they want to make a comeback into the scenario. Now, a simple example for that would be Maggi. If you start looking into Nestle India Limited, the favorite food which they use to manufacture Maggi, Nestle is one company which has come up in a big way in order to revive the situation. Titan has taken a great responsibility of reviving the economy. Mahindra and Mahindra have done it. And you can also see that there is a company called AquaGuard, which is basically from the group of Euro Group, that is your AquaGuard group, which is now coming up also in terms of a revival. Now, what are these companies trying to do altogether? Somebody is trying to give us an important information, a news, a factor that in order to revive the economy, it is not just going to be the government. It's again going to be a collaboration between the government and the private sector who are going to take the initiative of reviving the economy back and bringing it back to normalcy. Now, if you have seen the advertisement in Republic TV where they have been talking about water conservation, you would have seen the TV about the ads that have been now presented by Titan or by Nestle. All of them are trying to contribute something towards the development of the nation. They have understood this factor very clearly that unless and until there is going to be a public-private partnership that is going to be brought in effectively, we cannot bring back the economy into shape. So somebody has to take the initiative of again going back to the rural sector, to the economic sectors altogether and say that I'm going to instill the confidence of bringing back this ideology of economic revival. So many a times people ask this question, will the government able to again pull back? Will we be able to come back to the same situation that we were before this COVID-19 came up? The answer is definitely yes. We will be able to revive, we will be able to come back as a stronger nation, provided the government understands and government starts a push towards the private economy altogether. Primarily, the privatization now has to pick up in India. They have to start building up better sectors. They have to take up more initiative. The government should now start loosening the strings of the company, allow them to invest, allow them to take up new projects so that they will be able to develop and they will be able to go forward. That is where we see that privatization push has now going to be picked up in India. Gone are the days when we were only talking about the factor that government job, government security, secured income and all those factors. Today the question is not about secured income, the question is not about being a secured job. The question is all about survival. So if the survival has to happen, privatization has to happen, somewhere the competitive spirit has to be rebuilt into the economy altogether. So the rebuilding of the economy can be done only when the private corporate houses come into picture. They start bringing in a better amount of stimulus, a better initiative altogether. So I would request all my viewers, all my people here, that please do give in support of privatization. It is not a way of snatching away the jobs from the people. It is a way of pushing the competitiveness back into the economy. Unless and until that competitive spirit starts resetting into the economy, we will not be able to grow, we will not be able to give a better push altogether. So now if you start seeing that even in banks or in any other financial institutions, they are opening up the door, they are are coming up with different kinds of loans, different kinds of facility. The reason is that they want to give a push back to the entrepreneurship, a push back to the privatization concept altogether. They want to see each and every company comes up effectively, takes up new project, makes the government responsibility little bit easier, little bit flexible, so that we will be able to revive and push the economy forward. With this, I would like to conclude my today's session. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful session. Please do view, please do pass your comments, and do subscribe to my channel. Meet you in the next session. Until then, goodbye and good luck from my side. Thank you.